buying a house with your significant other, 2 sets of wants, 2 sets of needs, 2 different styles, compromise.
So we ran in that numerous amount of times, though. Honestly,
We went through it ourselves.
Yeah.
Actually, which is good to share that perspective.
it is. So I needed the garage and a driveway. I would settle for just a driveway, but I needed a garage, and I needed at least 2 bathrooms because
Wanted.
what?
We wanted a garage.
I needed it. At the time, I thought I needed it. Being a mechanic, it was just like I had to have a garage when I bought my house. It wouldn't
Which
even
makes
make
sense,
not
which
to.
completely makes sense, and then that's where the compromise comes in at, right?
Yeah.
Because it was like me, I need my house has to have a big closet or a decent sized closet, like a walk-in closet, and it has to have a bathtub, right? Non-negotiable. So Tony's a mechanic, like you said. In my mind, I'm thinking mechanic, garage, yes, 100%. So we looked around, but the one that ultimately had the best garage/driveway situation for Tony had a linen closet as the bedroom closet and no tubs. The compromise was there's a bedroom right off of the owner's suite, right? We'll make that the closet. Boom. Problem solved. The other compromise being, hey, what was I promised?
A bathtub to be installed.
We'll install a bathtub. It hasn't happened yet, but that's a conversation for a whole different day.
Listen, we only lived there for 4 years. 5th year's a charm. I'm gonna get her a bathtub.
5th year's a charm. I think it's been 5 years.
No. 28. It's about to be 5 years in July. So I just gotta make it happen.
The point
before.
is the bathtub was supposed to be installed, no problem. But like I said, we'll talk about that a different day because I don't want to get off on a tangent. But that's the compromise, right? That's the compromise. It's like you building a garage. I mean, sure, it's possible, but we weren't about to be able to do nothing like that at the time. No. And working on cars as a trade, having a garage made sense. My things we can find solutions to. The problem being when the solution to one of them does not happen, it creates tension.
Yeah.
I still don't have a bathtub. I gotta go somewhere else to take a bath.
We've since outgrown the home, but
Yeah.
we're not home shopping just yet.
So back to get back on topic, it's what is the best way to compromise when you have 2 completely different styles?
We gotta really get to the root of it. You know what I mean? You gotta figure out what's solely like this has to happen.
Yeah.
No negotiating. Like this has to happen. And you also gotta have like a goal in mind as far as if it's not there when we move in, how long will we allow it not to be there?
Exactly.
And set that standard from the beginning. So like if there's a tub, I mean there's not a bathtub and you need a bathtub, it's one of them situations of, all right, in 6 months I need to have a tub.
Make an actual plan, like a financial plan, like who's going to install it, like where y'all going to go. Make up the whole and a date. By what date will that thing be installed or will that thing be fixed, right? But then another topic is like we deal with clients who like they're couples and one of them wants a fixer-upper, one of them wants a home that's move-in ready or new construction, something like that, which is always fun for us because it's a little bit of a challenge and we get to find their compromise, right? Yeah. So I love clients like that, but at the same time we bring them in, we sit them down and we say let's hash it out. Yeah. Like we got to talk about it because then you find that middle ground and you come up with a game plan, right? So one of the things being, okay, if you want to fix her upper and you want to move a house that's moving ready, how do we find something in the middle that is moving ready and does look good, but maybe could undergo a couple projects?
Yeah.
Right? And that's one of the best compromises. That's one of the best ways that we've been able to help people kind of navigate that. But you got to go back to the drawing board. You got to sit down. You got to talk. You got to hash it out. You cannot buy a house with somebody and not talk about the things that's important to you or act like something is not important to you because it will come up in the 5th year. So
I wasn't ready for that. Okay. She's throwing jabs. So it's really important to have that compromise, like you said. Know what you guys want. Know who can bend on what.
Yeah.
So, bathtub, huh?
Bathtub. It's time for a bathtub. We got to install a bathtub. We'll move.
Okay, bathtub's cheaper. I'll call the plumber.
There we go. I love it. So the next video that we're going to do, I'm really excited about. We don't have time right now, but I really want to go ahead and dive into what we talked about earlier. I can't remember. What was it? I really want to go dive into, if you're buying a house with somebody else, is it mandatory for both people to go on their home loan, or is it a better idea to keep one person on the home loan and the other person open to be able to buy other properties? So we will dive into that. And we'll dive into that one because we got a lot of different, we have our perspective and then we got the perspective of some of our past clients. So we're going to dive into that one in the next video. We'll see y'all then.